Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big baby JTV. Like, comment, sub. Get to it. Let's get to it, man. Rams versus Bengals. All right. Rams versus Bengals. Who do I got? I'm not going to make y'all wait. I'm just going to get to it. I got the Rams winning this, and I'm predicting a blowout. Yes, I'm predicting a blowout, meaning the Bengals are going to get destroyed. Why do I say this? I say this for three main reasons, right? Three main reasons, and I'm going to give you a bonus that could be a big X factor in the game. First and foremost, we've kind of seen this already. Let me repeat, we've kind of seen this already. The real Super Bowl really was the Chiefs versus the Bengals. That was the real Super Bowl. I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but that was the actual Super Bowl, right? But if we keep it all the way a bean, the Rams are 10 times, not 10 times, maybe that's an exaggeration. They are way better than the Bengals, okay? If you look at almost all positions, if you look at almost every positional group, the Rams are better, superior than the Bengals. We're not going to cap. We're not going to pretend like the truth isn't the truth. So these are the three factors and the three main reasons why I'm predicting the Rams. I think it's possible that the Bengals win, but the only way the Bengals win, realistically, I'm going to say this now, is if the Bengals really, really commit to the run and Joe Burrow makes 3 or 4 amazing passes, which are all those things are likely, all of them things are possible. We have already seen that the Rams secondary is very, very sus. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Jalen Ramsey, amazing. Most of the rest of the secondary is not that great, man. They had to pick up a retired Eric Waddle, man, a 37-year-old man. Shout out to Eric Waddle, though. That's the homie Ravens flock. Reason number one, the Rams are probably going to win. It's a home game. It's a home game, okay? I don't think a lot of people understand when you're playing football, right, or playing any kind of sport that's really physical, momentum is huge. Momentum is absolutely massive, okay? When I say that we've seen this game before, this reminds me of last year's Super Bowl with Tampa versus the Chiefs. Last year's Super Bowl of Tampa versus the Chiefs, it was at Tampa Bay, meaning the Buccaneers had a home game. The game of football, when a team has a home game, they usually do amazing. They usually win. Okay? That's why Arrowhead is one of the hardest places to play, because the Chiefs fans are some of the most loud, proud, obnoxious fans in the world, and they build the momentum of that team. Remember when we used to have the 12th man in Seattle? You know what I'm saying? Where the crowd was so loud that he literally had a seismic shift on the earth when Marshawn Lynch made that crazy run against the Saints, right? What I'm trying to tell you is this. Home field advantage is a real thing, and that's advantage to the Rams. Number two, I believe that Cooper Kupp is going to be a huge X factor in this game, and that's one of the other reasons I believe the Rams are going to win. I don't see anyone on the Bengals, or really anyone this entire year, who's been able to hold Cooper Kupp down for an extended period of time in a full game. Cooper Kupp is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And yes, that's not a very hot take, because everybody's going to say that. But Cooper Kupp, in space, he finds space. That's the importance of route running. Is he the strongest? No. Is he the fastest? No. But guess what he's really good at? Getting into a route and getting space. Who else is really good at this? Travis Kelce. Who else is really good at this? Mark Andrews. Okay? It's usually tight ends who are very good at finding those in-between medium, passes or areas, soft areas in the zone, right? So that's another really important part. Everybody's going to say it, but Cooper Kupp, super, super important. I can see him getting 2 touchdowns and possibly winning MVP. Number three factor. And I think that we don't talk about this enough. Coaching. Sean McVay has been here before. Okay? He's been to the Super Bowl. He got clearly out-coached, you know what I'm saying, by Bill Belichick, out-schemed, right? He had a team that was scoring 30-plus points per game, and they barely could even get a touch. They didn't get a touchdown. They had like 3 field goals, all right? Sean McVay learned from that. Sean McVay now has beaten his real nemesis, okay, which is Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan spanks him all the time, treats him like that's his kid, okay? Eats his food, okay? But Sean McVay, I've noticed that he's a lot more calm in situations, right? He has a lot more poise. What do I mean? When the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were coming back with Tom Brady, right, in that game versus the Rams, Sean McVay seemed to have a calm and resolve that even made Matt Stafford feel confident, right? And made his whole team feel confident despite playing Tom Brady, right? So if this was 3 years ago when the Rams were in the Super Bowl, I think Sean McVay back then, he would have panicked. He would have panicked, and Tom Brady would have won that game with the Buccaneers, and I believe the Bucs would probably be at the Super Bowl right now. But Sean McVay had the trust and the game planning and the knowledge of how to use timeouts that he put his team in a position to win. You look at an individual like Mike McCarthy for the Cowboys. He didn't coach well because that game, Dallas game, they could have won that as well, right? Versus the 49ers. It's just that they had a coach who was not that good. But Sean McVay will be a huge part of the Rams win. Now, the X factor of the game. The X factor of the game, Von Miller. Von Miller for the Rams. The X factor for the game for the Bengals is Eli Apple. Okay? Because I believe Eli Apple is going to line up against Cooper Kupp or Odell. And both of them I predict are going to score. But if Eli Apple can restrict or stop them two from scoring or one of them two from scoring, that's going to be a huge advantage to the Bengals, and that's how they're probably going to win because they have a very, very, very good secondary. And I can see a pick six happening because this is Matt Stafford. As great as he's played this playoffs, it's Matt Stafford. A pick six is coming, bro. Let's just be real. A pick six is coming, and it's probably going to come in the Super Bowl. For the Rams part, you look at a guy like Von Miller, former Super Bowl MVP. They're going to be double-teaming Aaron Donald the whole game. Floyd from their pass rush, the Rams pass rush, he's going to be maybe double-teamed there and there. But Von Miller is going to go one-on-one with that terrible Bengals. Terrible, my G. Trash O-line from the Bengals. I predict Von Miller is going to get 3 sacks. 3 sacks. Let me know what y'all think, man. Who y'all got winning the bowl, man? Big Baby JTV. Let's watch some football, man. Let's enjoy. And I'm out.